PlayStation 5 games. Oh, by the way, I got a dragon and a bat hanging up now. Alright, let's start with the good ones. So, Crisis Core Final Fantasy VII Reunion. I pre-ordered this. Came with DLC stuff. Final Fantasy VII Remake Intergrade. This version I did not pre-order. We'll get to it on PS4 when we get to the good one. This one I got mainly just because I wanted the Yuffie DLC to be with the game. It doesn't make that big a difference. You could just buy the DLC separately. I am weird. Leave me alone. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I pre-ordered this and got the controller skin with Cloud and Sephiroth on it over on my controller. I don't remember if there was anything else that was part of the pre-order. Maybe DLC, if anything. Let's see. There's an advertisement. I think it's just an advertisement in here, so I don't know. It's possible that there was DLC and I just done tossed the paper. I gotta do something real quick. Be right back. Ow. Yanked my hair. You know what to do. White flush. Alrighty. Let me grab a stack of games there. I'm not sure what I want to start with. Do I want to start with collectors or this? Alright. So, collector's edition I bought of this. Grand Blue Fantasy Relink. I got it through the Xseed website so that I didn't overpay for it. It came with, there's some artistic postcards, there's an art book, there's a CD, there's the game, and there are, 3 DLC codes that I used with it. And then it also came with a keychain of a sword, which is on the other side of my room. I don't feel like dishing through my keychains to find it. And then it came with this, which was the main highlight of the collector's version, edition, whatever. Okay, The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. I pre-ordered it, but I really didn't need to, since there was nothing for pre-ordering it. Like, no rewards, no nothing. Octopath Traveler 2, as you could tell based on the sticker on the top, I only paid $30 for this. I got it on sale. I played through the, kind of animal-looking girl, prologue, and had started the cleric-looking girl's prologue. And then I was like, I don't know, maybe I should play Octopath Traveler in order and play the first game first. I do know I was enjoying it, even though I wasn't really sure where the storyline was heading. Since they kind of wrap up some loose ends, like, straight away with the animal-looking girl, like, you figure out pretty quickly on, that there's something evil going on, and it's causing problems with nature, and we want to get to the bottom of why nature is having issues. So, yeah. Another chick, her storyline is, I don't remember anything. Which is not a great storyline. Oh, I put this aside. This is the only visual novel I have on PS5. Mado Anomalies. Yeah, Mado Anomalies. There's a lot of dislike for this online from what I could tell, but I don't know why. The storyline's decent enough. The battle system's not really an RPG, though it's advertised as one. It's more like a puzzle. It's a puzzle that wastes your time because it's not the best fighting system, but that's not the point of the game. The game's more about doing everything else. So, whatever. Sonic Superstars. And Amazon's an idiot and sent me the European version. So I was debating if I should create a European account simply to have the Eggman skin, and then I decided just the idea of me completing this game is not going to happen. Um, I'll be lucky to actually beat the game correctly with all the emeralds, which I think you have to collect all the emeralds to get to the ending in this one. So, if you have a European account and want the Eggman Lego DLC, there's a good chance this code is not used. It was a new game, so this should be an unused code. Have fun. Enjoy your Eggman. I'm not making an account just for Eggman. I don't care that much about Eggman. He's Eggman. I mean, for goodness sakes. I probably wouldn't play as him anyways. I barely want to play as all the characters as it is. I'm like, I just want to play as Amy. What do you mean I gotta play as Sonic and collect the emeralds? Nonsense. Persona 3 Reload. So, I've not actually played this game yet. I need to. I bought it new, so it does have the DLC for the music stuff. I, however, did not get the collector's version because I looked at the price and said, that's too much. It was cheaper just to buy this game by itself, and I bought the pop-up parade figure of Aegis instead, which was $20 at that time on the website I got it off of. So, it was like a Japanese import website, I think. I forget. But I just know it's a website that you can basically get figures not made in the United States sent over to the United States. And a lot of people use it. I just forget the name of it. I think it's like Ami Ami or something like that. I'm not sure. But I'll show off that figure whenever I'm playing this game. Because it didn't come with this game, so I don't need to show it right now. But I'll show it whenever I'm playing the game, just to show anybody who's interested. I'm gonna try to get to this game this year, but no promises. Mainly want to get to it this year because in September they are releasing a DLC of The Answer, which is an epilogue story that used to be only in the FES PS2 version. So, yay! Persona 5 Tactica! So I don't know if I got anything for pre-ordering this or not. I know it came with DLC for Orpheus. It was a specific persona that you can use in the game, but I don't know if it came with anything else. I don't remember getting anything else, but I could be wrong. There could be some kind of collectible that just, it was small and not important enough for me to remember, I guess. I haven't actually played it yet because it does, from what I understand, you do need to play a certain amount of Persona 5 before you play that. Otherwise, spoilers. Alright, Valkyrie Elysium. This was just a game I got because I was like, PlayStation 5 needs games. And when I first got the system, I didn't have that many games for it. And I was like, oh, cool, Valkyrie. I've not actually played it much. I just kind of ran around slicing things and haven't paid much attention to the storyline. And I'll eventually get to it. Godfall. So this game, I liked how the action played out. And was playing the PlayStation Plus version of it. But the PlayStation Plus version did not have the story. You have to physically own a copy of the disc to have the story mode. So, I got the disc. I only played it for about a half hour, though, because I wanted to play something else at the time. I'll eventually get around to it, because it is fun. It's fun for what it is. It's a hack 'em slash 'em. Chris Tales. Inside is a poster of this cover art, which I'll hang up if I like all the characters on it. I'm not really sure. I feel like, especially the character at the bottom that has like clearly like some kind of blood reference situation going on, might be a bit nuts. But we'll see. So this is an RPG that I played until I got to the first town, and then I started thinking about it and realized that I should have probably leveled up some more while I had the chance to get free heals, and I didn't. So, for the sake of not getting my butt kicked in the first, whenever I get to the first boss in the game, I've decided to start over. I was following a guide, and they didn't mention anything about leveling up. And I thought about it after the fact, and I was like, you know what? They didn't mention anything about leveling up, but it probably should have. So, I'm probably going to use a guide just simply because there are multiple times you can make choices in the game, and the guide does a good job of letting you know when to save so that you can do them and get the achievements for them without having to play through the game like 50,000 times. Star Ocean, the Divine Force. Star Ocean is one of those games I've like dabbled in a few different ones that I own, but I've never actually played any of them far enough to know anything about them. Other than that, I like the RPG systems that they have in place, but I really couldn't tell you anything about the games. All right. So, I pre-ordered this bad boy, obviously. Final Fantasy 16. You could kind of see, let me point, there we go, mirror. That's the map. It's a cloth map. I got it hanging up. And you can barely see that over there is the banners that it came with. See, what else did it come with? Did it come with anything else? I'm sure it did. I'm trying to remember. What all came with the game? And that's just advertisement. So this is the normal case. It also came... Don't worry, there's not a disc in here. It came with the metal case, which, you know, has our guy on the front, Clive. And I'm not really sure what's going on inside here, but I feel like I think it's supposed to be his Ifrit transformation. I don't know. So this game, I need to beat it. So I played it all the way up through, let's see. We've found and reconnected with, I don't remember her name, Jill? And then we went to go to a tower where we believed that there was a fire icon, because at that point Clive hasn't figured out that he's the icon yet. I can't use the icon yet. Let's see. I went to fight the Wind Lady, I guess. I'm calling her the Wind Lady. She has the wind icon. And that's kind of where my my gaming ended. Because I was like, I need to like devote time to this game to make progress in it. And I just wasn't in the right state for that. Alright, Demon Slayer, the Hinokami Chronicles. So it kind of has the anime storyline in it. It clearly is believing that you've at least watched it and know what's going on, since it don't tell you everything. But as it says, relive the story in adventure mode. It's definitely a fighting game, and it's definitely fun. There are different challenges for different whatevers. And it came with a DLC that gave me PSN avatars for Tanjiro and Nezuko. It also is a character unlock for the Kimetsu Academy Tanjiro character. To not be confused with the regular one that you can play as immediately in the game. Okay. I didn't play it very much because I still need to finish watching the show. But I definitely was enjoying it and was like, alright, I like this. This is fun. And then, as I promised, I do have Elden Ring on PS5. By the time you're seeing this, I've already started streaming and working on level grinding in this. I got the DLC pre-ordered, so by the time that you see this, it's probably already out. Doesn't mean I've got to actually playing it, though, because getting to the DLC is basically getting to the end of the game to get to it. Alrighty. I don't even remember. 2 connected storylines. I have no idea. Scarlet Nexus. So, this is kind of an impulse buy. I don't really know anything about it. I know that there's an anime version, I guess, of this thing. I don't know. It looks fun. That's about all I know. So I flipped the cover around on this. So this is Kitaria Fables. There's the... I completed this game. 100%. So you play as a kitty, and you can sort of customize your outfit. Most of the customizations that are worthwhile, they want you to pay for, so I said, nope, not doing it. So you beat up cute-looking enemies, and they drop stuff, and you use that stuff to improve your weapons and armor and farm and so on. And as you improve the everything, you can take on the stronger enemies. There's also spells and stuff, but the enemy hit arc is actually marked out on the screen, and you can just dodge out of the way every time. So that's what I did. Beating this game was not hard, and completing it was not hard, because completing it just meant beating all the bosses. And I think getting a specific weapon or two, I can't remember 100% sure what the other achievements were. If there was any other special achievements outside of just beating the bosses. I just remember beating the bosses being achievements and me going, okay. I think it was unlocking the magic, but you might as well, because it's generally like the highest level magic that is useful. I can't even remember what magic I used, if I used any of it. I think at some point I just was hitting stuff with the sword and running until I finally won. And I can't remember how it ends, because it was kind of, like, it was, you won, and the evil is defeated, and now you can go play on your farm. And I was like, okay. That's it. I don't know. At some point, I got bored with it, and the entertainment didn't last long with it. I mean, it's not a long game, thankfully, but I got bored before I got done with it, which is kind of unfortunate. I wished it was better. Let's put it that way. I was excited for it, and it was kind of mediocre. That was how I felt. Alright, that's it for PlayStation 5. Yep, those are all the PlayStation 5 games. So, thank you for watching. Until next time.